So no more phone calls for next 10 minutes. Now we documenting history here.
No promises.
So a really quick interview with my friend Tony here, who's about to get crashed as
Big truck.
like horrible driver. Anyway, so history in the making. The guy been in business how long?
5.5 months.
5.5 months. Already past $1 million in sales, right?
Yep.
And we just came from interview from the homeowner, and homeowner asked him, hey, how long have you been in business? Well, 5 months. And she's just like ready to freak out. How many roofs have you been on?
On total?
Yeah.
Including the one today? 2.
So he's been on 2 roofs, and only because so he has a roofing business, and I consult him how to run a roofing business now. And just because I start this is kind of tips I'm giving him. Dude, you in the roofing business, you have to get on roofs.
Let me tell you, out of all the tips you've given me, if I would have known that I had to get on the roofs, I don't know.
So anyway, so how in the world did you sell over $1 million in the first 5 months already?
Yeah, well, what we do is we kind of pull an eagle view of the customer's home, and that's what we've been using. Literally, we've been
not even eagle view, like quick squares.
Yes, quick squares. Quick squares. We've been using quick squares.
How accurate it is?
Oh, very accurate. I've been in business 5.5 months.
All right. So this week you install how many jobs, or are you trying to complete how many jobs?
This week we have a total of 9 jobs going.
Okay. How many of them have how many problems with the materials takeoff do you have?
5. We have 5 out of 9 with issues with materials.
And what kind of issues?
We're short.
Why?
Real easy issue. We're short.
Do you think that you might be short because you're not going on the roofs when you measure them?
Maybe. It's a learning process.
But here's the deal. That's what I tell people all the time. You just jump at it. Like you don't wait until you become perfect and good, because you never become perfect and good and excellent. You're gonna make mistakes, like not knowing how to measure. Like, I mean, how in the world can you be in business and more than half of your jobs are short? But still, you're gonna learn. I mean, would you say you learn about roofing business within the last 5 months more than you would learn in a school?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Because there's no roofing school.
Absolutely.
Or is there? Yeah, there is mentors, and there is like little trainings now. They're coming up. So what's the plan? Like, how much did you sell last 30 days?
Last 30 days we just hit 300. Well, not last 30 days.
Within the month.
23rd of the month. So for March.
They already had $300,000 in March.
A little over 300,000 in March.
How many phone calls you getting per day? How many appointments you usually schedule?
We're scheduling anywhere between 6 and 8 a day, which I know you told me was too much to schedule in one day.
For them, it's too much because they only have how many sales guys?
You're looking at it. No, we just hired one guy. We really hired a good guy.
Have you ever done door knocking?
Me? No.
So how come people are calling you?
Because we kind of, after listening to your videos, I knew I wanted to be a niche roofer. So I'm a metal guy. All I do is metal, and we've slowly but surely become the go-to company for metal in this area. Everybody wants metal because metal.
We're in Florida, out of Orlando. So I want you to think about it. He found his niche. He's getting 6-8 calls per day. People trust him like crazy. I've been running appointments with him for the last 2 days. You just arrive there. They don't want to even shingle estimate anymore. They just want a metal. And is metal cheaper?
No. It's expensive.
You're getting way more expensive, but 6-8 calls a day, and he's been in business for 6 months and never even, just started yesterday. He started going on the roofs.
The marketing stuff that you have already showed us has paid off.
What did customer tell us today? So she had a concern about how long you've been in business, and what did she say about social?
She said that she went to social media to check us out. She went to Facebook and to Instagram, and just FYI, I'm not trying to plug Dmitry, but the first time I met him, I did not have Facebook, I did not have Instagram. I've never had Facebook in my life. He can't believe that. But we got on Facebook, we got on Instagram, And every time we do a roof, we take a picture and we put it on there, and that's why we got the job, because she felt comfortable. Even
Just
though
because
we're a
of
new company,
Facebook.
she saw all the jobs we do on our Facebook, and she says there's no way you can fake all those jobs. So,
She didn't believe his Google review. She said, you have 40 Google reviews, so it was accurate estimate.
Yeah,
but
that was awkward.
We're
she
still gonna
threatened
get
us.
it.
She threatened us.
But we're still gonna get the job. No worries there. It was just a little bit, and she's getting one more estimate. We couldn't overcome that objection just because we've been in business for 5 months. But we literally, I was blown away what she said about Facebook. She's like, because everybody can set up a Facebook. I can set up a Facebook in one night and backdate my posts. And she was like, well, you have a Facebook page, so you're a legit company. Didn't she say it?
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
So he found his niche, metal. I mean, I'm blown away that he's already selling over $1 million. And his sales guy, by the way, have no experience either. He doesn't have any experience. Doesn't know how to measure the roof.
Literally.
So guys, if you want to start on your own, you just have to jump at it, find your niche. It can be metal, it can be rubber, it can be solar. You don't have to know it all about it. I mean, he's somewhat knowledgeable about metals. I mean, he knows about zinc screws and regular screws. What else do you know?
Because I've been in business for 5 months. Yeah, you obviously have to get to know your product. We had a good roofer. My wife and I come from a background of flipping homes, so we've always had a roofer. And with his help, he's loving life right now. He's installing our roofs. He's doing really well. And, we just decided to jump into that market.
How did you get in business?
Well, because of the home flipping that we do, we've been home flippers for 11 years full time. That's all we do. And over the course of the last couple of years, our market has changed. Whereas before, we can remodel a house and sell the end product. Now, in our area, you have to pull permits on everything you do. So that's okay. All of our trades are licensed tradesmen, and we don't have any issues with that. Plus, I carry a couple licenses as well. But the roofs, we had no licensed roofer. So in order to sell the homes, we needed a licensed roofer. We needed basically a permit pulled. Long story short, we would call roofers, and I was getting all sorts of prices. I was getting $10,000 from one guy, $22,000 from the other guy. Some guys did really good jobs, some guys did really bad jobs. This is over the course of the last 4 years, 3 to 4 years. So we decided we're going to get our own roofing license, and we're going to do this ourselves for our own homes, our own properties, the homes that we buy and sell. And that's what we did. We got our own license, and then we pulled our own permits, and our roofer continued to do our roofs. So we managed the price point on our homes. However, then our neighbor would come out and say, hey, can you do our roof? And then my real estate agent would say, hey, this investment people need a roof as well. And next thing you know, we were like, okay, well, let's get into this. And 5 months later, we're doing the best we can, providing good service and learning how to measure roofs.
It's about time.
Yeah.
So you've done like 130 roofs, you said?
Yeah, about a little over 130 roofs. Last time I counted, yeah.
So now you start having the stressful days when you have employees, you have to teach, you have to simplify your process. What would be your tip to anybody who just decided to go into business right now?
Definitely do it. Definitely do it. Any doubts or any anxieties or any scares that you might have, just put it in the back, do it. But then hand in hand with that, I would personally say surround yourself with a good team. Don't go crazy hiring, especially if you're going to start right off the bat, but you can't do it all alone. You need a good team, you need good people in place. And one thing that I personally did was find someone that knows about roofing, and Dmitry has been instrumental, because over the course of the months and that he flies out to Florida and helps us, we've grown every time he comes, because I have no knowledge of roofing, so I can only take the company so far. So hang out with people that know it, talk to people, ask questions, and and just do it. That would be what I'd say. Just do it.
This is awesome. So you think you'll hit 3 million this year?
Yeah, I think we'll definitely hit 3 million this year.
That's the goal, at least 3 million. I'm shooting for 4 for you. But if we do 3, will be, I think the bar is pretty high. 3 is good, but if we do 4, it'll be even better. So just start it, guys.